this video is doing another look with the palette. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to do another look with the Betty Boop palette because I really enjoyed it. And so I already prepped everything for the look. And we are going to go in and I'm going to play around with the neutrals a little bit because I have, okay, so we're going to play with this side right here because I have some things I want to do today and everything will go better with that. If you this dark brown, well, it's not a dark brown, it's like a tan. I'm going to start with that. Today's goal, I guess I'm going to set this up like a vlog. Today's goal is to film my hauls that I did for my birthday. And then I'm going to try to do a try on of the outfits that I bought. I bought an outfit last year. I did not wear because I had nowhere to go. Story of my life. I had nowhere to go. I'm going to try to be more outside this year. So I'm going to try to go more places. I'm vlogging. I'm going to be vlogging. And just really just trying to show you me kind of like reclaiming my life. I don't know about you, but I have done a lot of living to pay the bills. Living to, take care of my family. And not living life. And so I'm, older. And I'm heading towards an age where I want to say that I've accomplished some things. That having children and being married and stuff like that is not an accomplishment because it is. Some people don't make it. Marriage is not easy. Having children and raising them is not easy. So if you can make it, and your children grow up and they're basically stable enough, they can function in the real world, and you and your husband still like each other, I think, you've accomplished a lot. All right, so that's kind of like my base. It's not really dark, okay? And I normally do a dark base, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm trying something a little different. So now I'm going to be Morphe M519. So that's what this is. It's a Morphe M519. All right, so now I'm going to go into this mauve color. This pinkish color right up here. And I'm going to use that. Just a real neutral base is what I'm going for. Really pretty color. And it's like pinky peachish. So yeah, a lot of my content, I'm going to do a video about this. So if this is you hearing it twice, I'm sorry. But a lot of my content is going to be about my journey. I think I talked about it a little bit earlier. I was struggling with content because I just felt like I had to be perfect. And now I want to go to the content that I enjoy, which is just people's everyday lives and being able to see and be involved in it. Just like, it's like seeing a friend. Like, I don't know, if you were in high school, I used to call my friends and we used to talk all the time and just talk about things that happened that day and how we felt about it because maybe we weren't together. And I think I like that part of YouTube, just having those parasocial friendships and just kind of catching up with your friend for the day and seeing what they're doing and seeing what they're into. And, that's kind of like what I like. So I think I had talked about it earlier, so I'm not going to repeat it too much. So that's what I'm really drawn to. So a lot of this is going to be transformational, like me transforming my life. I don't want to do that girl. My cousin said something the other day when I posted the mom, what did you look like in the 90s? I did that tag and I posted some pictures. And my cousin that I really look up to because she has really carved a nice life out for herself. She only 1 year older than me though. But I really saw that something that really stuck with me. It was very simple. She just said, you were always that girl. And it's true. Like, I've always been who I wanted to be. I took a hiatus because I had to take care of my family. And I'll kind of talk more about my family and the things I go through a little bit more. But, like, I was always that girl. So, and I'm doing glitter. So I'm doing the glitter thing. So why, like, I'm not trying to become that girl. I'm just going back to who she was. I'm going back to her again, right? I'm reclaiming her. So maybe I should say reclaiming that girl. So if you see that that's the title, you were part of the moment that created that title. I'm reclaiming that girl. It's not bad to lose her in those moments where you're trying to establish some things. Okay. Now we came to a crux. Should we use this glitter or should we use, we used this one the other day. I think we used that one. I'm not sure. Everything's a blur. But, ooh, 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 ooh. Glamlite don't be playing on. Glamlite be like, we gonna give it to you. It's affordable. It's affordable. It's affordable. Now, I don't need near another Glamlite palette. But because how much this performs so well, I was in there looking like, what am I missing? This is about to be a collection thing. Because I really was like, I'm missing stuff. I want that top Twilight collection. I want the Edward. I was always Team Edward. I just did not understand the little wolf boy when he was coming in trying to mess up stuff. He was obviously not her flow. It was cute that he was looking after her, but and the fact that he took her daughter and impressionated on her, or however they say that, that was wrong. I think I want to bring it a little bit more, over a little bit more. I don't want it to be like a cut crease, but that is so pretty. Can I just tell you how makeup, people do yoga. This is my yoga. I just love it. It's so pretty. Just to sit down and just be creative. And just see the transformation. Some people are like, you don't need makeup. And what you only think about yourself and you need makeup. I don't need makeup. I'm okay. I'm okay. Look at me. I don't really have any makeup on right now. Okay? I look okay. But I love the way I look with makeup on. Okay. It looks okay to me. I, of course, would love to have like a darker outer. But I'm trying to do something different. I always do that. I always go to a dark outer all the time. All right, so y'all know my trick. I showed you in the last. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. So how do y'all feel about where you are right now in life? I know that's a deep question. And I don't necessarily need you to like put a whole book in the comments. But let's do it like this. If you are living your best life and nothing can get better right now because everything is amazing, I want you to put a 1 in the comments. And put like, life is amazing. Life is great. If you are barely hanging on and you are watching YouTube because you need some inspiration, I want you to put a 5. Okay? Because, and if you're anywhere in between, put in between. Because some of us be like barely hanging on and not saying nothing. I know for years, I was barely hanging on and not saying nothing. I didn't know who I could talk to. I talked to my sister. I'm so thankful that I have a sister that will listen to me and support me. But yeah, I had people, but I didn't want to burden people with everything that was going on in my life. Because a lot of things that was going on in my life, I caused those things. I made those decisions. You know what I mean? And people tell you not to do certain things. You do it anyway. And then you got to live with the consequences and you don't want to say nothing. A lot. But you know what? I wish something did happen, but I don't necessarily call it regret. I don't necessarily call it regret. So this is what the cleanup looks like. And I think it's kind of cute. I think it's not my normal. It's not as dramatic. But I like it. I do like it. I look up under Super Glam Beauty. It's just me doing the looks. So I'm going to do looks. Probably, you saw that look. That was yesterday. And then another look. I'll do probably 5 looks. We'll do a 5 look, 5 palette type setup video. It'll sound kind of wonky because I'm just now deciding it. It'll look kind of wonky, but if you got this far, you'll be good. I'll edit it the best way I can. And then the videos after that will be the actual videos I'm getting the makeup done for. All right. Be back.